On Friday, October 24th, Dylan and I visited the Center for Sustainable Development in Montreal. We decided to focus on its LEED certification and how it became the first ever platinum LEED certification building in Quebec. This video will go over its history, what is LEED exactly, and how this building was able to pull off the first ever platinum medal. Enjoy. In a city filled with skyscrapers, bumper-to-bumper traffic, and orange cones, it's easy to forget about sustainability, the very thing that can make a city truly great. That's where the Center for Sustainable Development comes in. Located near the bustling Place des Arts in downtown Montreal, it stands as a reminder that green architecture has a place in a concrete jungle. Also known as Maison du Développement Durable, this building is a showcase of green innovation, a complex web of sustainable design, and one of Montreal's best-kept architectural secrets.
In the early 2000s, environmental organizations came together and teamed up with Hydro-Québec. They aimed to make a statement to the rest of the world that this innovative and sustainable approach represents the future for construction and new buildings. Another one of its many accomplishments that raised the bar higher than the rest was becoming the first building in Quebec to achieve LEED Platinum certification, the highest level of leadership, energy, and environmental design system. This isn't just a title, this represents commitment to innovation and environmental sustainability. The point of starting a LEED certified building was to create a standardized framework for designing, constructing, and operating buildings that environmentally responsible, energy efficient, and healthy for occupants. What makes this building even more remarkable is its story. Conceived by the environmental organization Équiterre in the early 2000s, the project took nearly a decade to complete, which was funded by over 50 public and private partners, including Hydro-Québec, which leases their once empty parking lot for just $1 a year. When the doors opened in 2011, it became a hub for social and environmental organization, hosting workshops, conferences, and guided tours.
The LEED certification is based on a point system with a total of 110 points available. It evaluates buildings based on their sustainability performance, awarding points across categories such as energy efficiency, water conservation, and innovation. A building that earns 40 to 49 points achieves the certified level, which confirms that it meets all fundamental prerequisites and a minimum threshold of sustainability. Moving up, the silver level, awarded for 50 to 59 points, reflects a significant implementation of sustainable strategies beyond the baseline. The gold level, requiring 60 to 79 points, demonstrates a strong commitment to sustainability, often involving a comprehensive and holistic approach to green building design. Finally, the platinum level, reserved for buildings scoring 80 or more points, represents the highest achievement, showcasing an exceptional dedication to environmental performance and innovation. Examples for each would be École Les Éclaireurs in Fredericton in New Brunswick for certified, the Museum of the Portuguese Language in Sao Paulo for silver, the One World Trade Center in New York for gold, and the Shanghai Tower in Shanghai for platinum, along with the subject of this video, the Maison du Développement Durable in Montreal.
To obtain any LEED certification, a building must demonstrate indoor and outdoor water use reduction. The center achieves this through advanced water conservation strategy, such as rainwater harvesting system and low-flow fixtures that minimize water waste. Its 800-meter square garden roof, planted with 14 different species, can absorb over 23,000 liters of water, reducing stormwater runoff and supporting biodiversity. Collected rainwater is reused in the ground floor bathroom, further enhancing efficiency These measures align perfectly with LEED's emphasis on water conservation and sustainable resource management.
The Maison de Développement Durable, or MDD, was designed to be a living example of what sustainable architecture can achieve. From its geothermal heating and cooling system powered by 28 wells deep underground, to its green roof and indoor vegetation that improve air quality, every detail was intentional. Even the windows were positioned to maximize natural light, reducing energy consumption while creating a bright and welcoming space.
Beyond water efficiency, construction prioritized recycle and eco-friendly materials, including wood reclaimed from the bottom of the St. Lawrence River and locally sourced materials. Over 50% of the materials came within 50 kilometers of Montreal. Additionally, this building incorporates an innovative approach to concrete. Two structural slabs were manufactured using glass powder delivered from 2,000 recycled wine bottles, reducing waste and lowering the carbon footprint. Concordia University boasts 4 LEED certified buildings, amongst them the John Molson School of Business, which in 2009 achieved silver certification upon its inauguration for solar technologies and advanced HVAC and lighting controls. On the same campus, we also have a LEED Gold certified building that many of us walk past every day without realizing. The Applied Science Hub. Launched in November 2020, this building was designed to physically connect researchers and foster interdisciplinary collaboration. It houses laboratories and research spaces supporting fields such as agriculture, health, and sustainable development. The HU incorporates demand-controlled ventilation, advanced lighting controls, and energy recuperation technology, which makes it a standout example of a sustainable design.
Energy efficiency is central to its design and is worth the most points compared to the other categories. The building uses geothermal heating and cooling systems that draws its heat from 28 wells 150 meters, which is about half the height of the Empire State Building, below the surface. Geothermal heating works by drawing heat from wells deep below the surface where it's absorbed by a fluid circulating in a series of pipes. Once absorbed, the heat will then be concentrated and distributed around the building. Geothermal cooling, on the other hand, will take the heat from inside the building and bring it back below the surface, cooling down the building efficiently. The system uses the natural temperature of the Earth instead of creating it, meaning it is much more energy efficient and therefore creates lower carbon emissions, making it a very sustainable practice.
Although the Center of Sustainable Development was designed to consume 64% less energy than a typical building of its size, initial performance fell short, achieving only 17% reduction. After operational adjustments and fine-tuning, this figure improved to 33%, highlighting the complexity of translating design into real-world outcomes. Accessibility remains yet another significant challenge. According to the center's official information, the tours are conducted on foot and include stairs, with the green roof being inaccessible to individuals with reduced mobility. Furthermore, guided tours and podcasts are offered exclusively in French, limiting inclusivity for non-French speakers.